ईरान और हिंदुस्तान के ताल्लुकात सदियों पुराने हैं। हालिया जंग से ईरान और हिंदुस्तान के ताल्लुकात पर कोई असर नहीं हुआ है। जंग के दौरान भी दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान बराबर बातचीत रवाबित का सिलसिला जारी रहा है। ईरान कभी जंग के हक में नहीं था और न ही जंग की ख्वाहिश रखता था। अलबत्ता अमेरिका और इसराइल ने ईरान को जंग के लिए मजबूर किया। अमेरिका ने सिर्फ 3 दिनों में ईरान को तबाह करने का ख्वाब देखा था, लेकिन ईरान हक पर था। मजबूत और मुस्तहकम तरीके से जंग का मुकाबला किया और आज ईरान में हालात काबू में हैं। लोग हिम्मत और बुलंद हौसलों के साथ, उम्मीदों के साथ जी रहे हैं। बेंगलुरु के दौरे पर आए ईरान के सुप्रीम लीडर के नुमाइंदे आयतुल्लाह डॉक्टर अब्दुल मजीद इलाही ने मीडिया से खिताब करते हुए ईरान की मौजूदा सूरत हाल पर रोशनी डाली। इमामिया एजुकेशन एंड वेलफेयर ट्रस्ट के दफ्तर में मिर्जा मोहम्मद मेहदी की सदारत में ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई। इस मौके पर कश्मीर श्रीनगर के रुकने पार्लिमान आगा रूहुल्लाह मेहदी व दीगर अहम शख्सियात मौजूद थी। जनूबी हिंद न्यूज रिपोर्ट।
Has honored and blessed with the great leader Ayatullah Dr. Hakeem Ilahi and Maulana Taqi Nafi. On the dais is board member Maulana Khaim and Maulana Ali Bakhar. Everybody knows Ali Jawad and Hakeem. And I welcome the press to this press conference, and I hope you keep your questions short and inshallah our leader will answer your call, whatever your doubts are. And I don't need to speak about him or introduce him because he is a renowned figure worldwide. He is based in Delhi. He is a representative of Ayatullah Mushtaba Khan. And in India, and he is also, as you know, he is in the news. And we welcome him. And I don't want to take much time. Please go ahead and start. And I welcome Maulana Taqi also. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Please go ahead.
No. What is the purpose of visiting Bangalore? Let us brief.
I think we take a speaker and then speak.
Okay, I understood. Yes, okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much for having me here, and also I'm thankful to all of you for sharing the reality of this situation to the other people and conveying the message for everyone. It's very important that we provide the real information to our society. I was invited by our brothers and sisters in Bangalore, and it's my second time I'm coming to Bangalore. Some months ago, during the Muharram time, it was Hussein Day time, and I was invited by some association to participate to that gathering, meeting, and conference, and I did a lecture about Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and I was actually, I can say I was shocked by that very important and very, very, very beautiful meeting in which gathered Hindus communities, Sunnis communities, Shiite communities, Sikh communities, all of them that gathered by the name of Imam Hussein and talked a lot about Imam Hussein. It was the first time I participated to such beautiful gathering. And really, I'm interested on that meeting. And now it's the second time also I was invited by our brothers and sisters to come to Bangalore and visit some institution, and especially charity institution, educational institution. And I met some our brothers and sisters, as well as I visited some professors and some elders, and for talking about education, philosophy, and also supporting and helping uh, poor students to get qualified education, providing qualified education for them. And I'm so happy I'm here. Really, I enjoy a lot because the people of Bangalore are very, very beautiful, very good people, very honest, and uh, they are very kind.
Very good, sir. How do you see the present condition? We see that war situation.
Yes.
So, war is not going on, but tension still is there. So, what's your take on that present situation?
Yes, as you know, Iran didn't want this war, but Iran was forced by the war. And several times Iran tried to be avoided from this war and offered a lot to them. And I don't know what is the condition of these people and these countries. They want to impose to other countries what they want. And who gave them this authority is something else. But Iran started negotiating with them, and they started negotiation in Oman. Then they announced, all of them and all delegations announced that the negotiation was successful. They had a lot of progress and achievements. Then they moved from Oman to Geneva, and they started negotiating in Geneva. And they're supposed to continue the negotiation, but unfortunately, suddenly they attacked Iran, and they wanted to finish everything within 3 days. And they were prepared for that war since 4 years ago. And they were uh, they believe that they can damage Iran and they can collapse the government of Iran within 3 days. Even they inform a lot of countries that we will do that one, and now you don't need to support Iran because after 3 days there is no Iranian government, Islamic Republic of Iran. Then even the first time by 500 Air Force they attacked Iran. Additional to that, a lot of missiles. In the beginning, they killed our supreme leader. They killed some of our ministers, Minister of Defense, some of our commanders, some of our generals. They killed a lot of civilians, as well as because they wanted to treat the people that they attacked one primary girls' school and they killed 175 innocent girls within 2 times, just is not one time. And it was a mistake. No one can accept it that this was a mistake. Never. This is primary school. And they damaged up to now more than 100,000 houses. They killed more than 4,000 innocent and civilians people. They damaged more than 50 hospitals. They damaged more than 25 universities. And a lot of civilians have been killed. More than 40,000 people have been injured. More than 40,000 civilians have been injured. They damaged a lot of bridges. They damaged a lot of public places, laboratories, and some institutions. They weren't taking care of the people. And there is no any morality. There is no any humanity. They killed whomever they see. Even finally, they announced that they are going to kill or die the Iranian civilization, which is more than 7,000 years civilization. Finally, they couldn't achieve even single achievement. So 40 days Iran stood up against them and defends itself, while didn't want this war. But Iran didn't submit itself to them. They wanted unconditional surrender, which no one can accept it if it's human being. So Iran said, okay, we are ready to sacrifice ourselves, but we are not ready to submit ourselves. After 40 days, they understood that they cannot do anything. They will not have any achievement. They suggested ceasefire, and they suggested 15-point plan. Iran didn't accept it. Iran refused that one, and Iran suggested 10-point plan. They accepted. They signed it. So it's supposed that the negotiation and discussion be on this 10-point plan. And they came from their country, and also Iranian delegation with the high level of delegation went for negotiation, but as their nature, they didn't accept it and they refused it. While they refused it, they accepted earlier. Now, this is ceasefire, but exactly is not ceasefire. No war, no peace. This is the condition in the war. But in Iran, the condition is very good. And the people have very, very good spirituality and high spirituality. And they are working their ordinary life. They are working, they are going, coming, and they do everything. And they don't scare of anything. And they are ready to defend themselves. But the problem also is again created by surrounding Iran by their warship, and they don't allow any ship comes to Iran.
So you said that things are very under control and peaceful in Iran. They are very solid. They are standing in solidarity with the government there. But on the other hand, when we see rest of the world, the Strait of Hormuz,
Yes,
there is you can see that impact of that ships are not passing from there.
yes,
And you see that in India, yesterday only, there's a hike in the petroleum products. So in a way, world is suffering. So what is the solution? It's okay, ceasefire is there, no war is there, but you said no war, no peace,
yes.
that kind of thing. So in that condition, what one can expect from Iran? We know that Iran is
Yeah.
a very responsible country.
Yes, it's a very good question. Before 28th of February 2026, how was the situation of Strait of Hormuz? It was open. All countries benefited from the Strait of Hormuz. No one get any problems with the Strait of Hormuz. And 10,000 years, the Strait of Hormuz was open. And Iran daily, yearly, spend a lot for providing security in this Strait of Hormuz. So no one even complained anything about the Strait of Hormuz. Everyone was free, even under enemy. Their warship passing the Strait of Hormuz. But since the initiating of the war by these countries, the conflict and crisis started from the Strait of Hormuz. So Iran cannot do anything. Those people who initiated, created, started this war, they have to stop it. And everything will go back to the normal place. I think there is some mentality which it should be changed. Mentality that the great powerful country has right to do whatever they want to do. They can attack innocent people. They can attack any country. They can kill anyone whom they want. They can damage primary school. And no one has right to say no. But they have to say to them, thank you very much, you are killing us. And if there is any problem and crisis, we ask and request the oppressed people that please provide and help us, provide us the peace and blah blah. Why the countries whom affected by this situation are not asking the United States of America and Zionist regime to stop the war? Why they are not asking them? And this crisis and problem by which a lot of countries are affected, created by them. A lot of factories are closed. And even working day in some countries reduced. They said Friday, Saturday, Sunday are holiday. And a lot of restaurants are closed. But we need a little bit fair and justice. Instead of asking Iran why, we should ask those people who created this war, please stop it. We are suffering. I think if they ask United States of America, Zionist regime, to stop the war, everything will go back to its normal conditions and situation.
You expect that other countries should also intervene and do a kind of work as a negotiator to become things normal, because you have cleared the stand of Iran. US is adamant on its own stand. How the things will happen.
Please, what is this situation? Is it acceptable and reasonable that one country ordered all countries, you should not deal with this country, you should not purchase with this country, you should not have business with this country, you should not buy from this country? Is it reasonable, something like that? Why we are like that? So it's better, we should be just, we should be fair, and we analyze everything in its context, and we say to initiators of the war, that please stop the war because we are suffering.
What's on the one side,
One second. What's your opinion in India's stand during the time of international crisis? What's your opinion on that?
Opinion?
The role of India.
Yes, please. India is a very great country, and we respect India and Indians. We have 5,000 years relationship and friendship with Iran. Iran connected to India by education, by philosophy, by cultural, by civilization, and by economy. We were neighbors. Even at the moment, if you come to Iran and they will ask you, where are you from? If you say that I'm Indian, they come to you and they open their arm and they hug you. They respect you. Iranians love Indians too much. Even our cultural is the same. Our behavior is the same. Even our face and shape are the same. There are a lot of Iranians who moved from Iran 100 years ago, 200 or 300 years ago. They immigrated in India, and they are living. Still, they have the name of Isfahani, Shirazi, something like that. So, the relationship and friendship between Iran and India is very, very strong and very deep. At the moment also, our relationship, collaboration and cooperation with India, it's very, very good. And Prime Minister had three-time successful conversation with the President of Iran, Dr. Pezeshkian. And also the Minister of Foreign Affairs of India had so many times, I don't know exactly the numbers, so many times they had successful conversation with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Iran. And the sign of that, which I want to give you evidence, is that Iran allowed Indian ship to pass Strait of Hormuz. Why? A lot of countries couldn't get this permission. But I think the relationship between Iran and India is very good. And I'm sure that in the future also, the relationship between Iran and India will be far better and more strong. Because I remember our late Supreme Leader always was emphasizing on the relationship between Iran and India. Several times I heard from him, and he said that there should not be any barrier between our two relationships. And whenever we ask him anything about India, he said that it should be done. He was ordered. For instance, for some years, India wanted to open cultural center of India in Tehran, and they couldn't because of some process. We informed our Supreme Leader, but this is our brothers, and Indian government wants to open it, and they couldn't get permission. Immediately ordered that they have to open, and there is no need of any process, and it has been done. Now our new Supreme Leader, Ayatullah said Mujtaba Khamenei, also, he loves India. I know him. And he is also emphasizing in a good relationship, strong relationship with India.
So on the one side, Iran has faced long war, and on the other side, we can see the divide between Arab countries has grown. The differences has grown.
Yes.
What do you say? How
Yes.
situation?
I think this war also was blessing, was ni'mah. Why I'm telling you that? And even I can say the Arab countries are very happy for that. Because every year they were forced to buy weapons from United States of America. Every year they were forced to spend 500 billion US dollars for purchasing weapons from America, United States of America. And even they couldn't benefit from these weapons. I cannot mention of the name of some kings in Arab countries. They were saying that they sent to us these, even they were forced to give very, very beautiful and very expensive airplane as a gift to America. You heard it. It doesn't matter. This is their matter. But finally they realized that America cannot protect them. America cannot bring peace for them. America cannot bring security for them. They understood this. Even the Minister of Foreign Affairs of certain country, he wrote in X that we are going to change our doctrine towards United States of America and our relationship with America. They understood that we are the people of this region, Middle East. We have to live together. If there is any problems, we have to solve it. Because of that, I'm sure the relationship between Iran and its neighbors will be far better and more better and stronger than before. Before, always the United States of America was dictating to them that if I'm not, you cannot continue even 1 week. Do you remember? This is a statement from the President of the United States of America. He said, Malik, if I don't protect you, you cannot continue even 1 week. He said that. And there are some others which I don't want to mention it. It's rude language. But I won't say Iran doesn't have any problem with its neighbor. Even during this war, Iran never ever attacked and targeted its neighbor. But Iran just only started to defend itself. Obviously, it's clear that America needs bases to attack Iran, isn't it? These bases are not located in New York, in Washington, in California. Where were these bases?
Sir, even during the wartime, there were efforts to negotiate. There were meetings in Qatar and Islamabad. Where was the trust deficit? Whom do you have responsible for this?
Actually, Iran from the beginning, as I told you, didn't want this war. Even at the second minute of the war was ready to stop the war. Now also Iran is ready to stop the war, because war doesn't bring peace, doesn't bring justice. The result of war is crisis, sometimes global crisis. The result of war is suffering of the people, sharing the blood of the people. Iran doesn't want this one, but Iran was forced by this war, and this war imposed on Iran. Iran from the beginning welcomed to all countries to come to be a mediator between Iran and America and solve this problem and negotiate with America. And some countries, I think it's 5 countries, like Egypt, Turkey, Qatar, Pakistan, and Oman. They gathered and they started talking with Iran and United States of America. Iran didn't invite any country to come to be as a mediator, but Iran welcomed to any country to come and to solve the problems. And they started negotiation. Iran sent very high level of delegation. You know that. There is no more than that one and higher than that one. Wanted to show that Iran is very serious for negotiation. But they came and they refused anything, and they went back. And at the same time, it was ceasefire violation a lot of times. Now, Iran doesn't have trust on them, and we cannot trust on them, because several times they were on the table of negotiation, and they left the table and they started war.
How has been the India's response during the crisis so far?
Actually, India, we have very good relationship with India, very strong relationship, and we hope that our relationship will continue. And also there were a lot of conversation between Iran and India through our Prime Minister and our President, and also Minister of Foreign Affairs, and also our Embassy and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of India. It's very good relationship, very good support. But what can I see? The Indians, what I saw from them, it's amazing. I can say it's a miracle. From the beginning, Indians have come out and they showed their solidarity, their sympathy, their support, their humanity, their dignity to Iran. It's not because of Iran, because they are human beings. They are very honest. They are very loyal. I remember our supreme leader always was saying that the Indians are different from other nations. They are very loyal, they are very kind, and always they are with justice. So, and freedom. Wherever they get justice, they stand with. I knew that, but as information. But since the martyrdom of Ayatullah Khamenei till now, I felt it by my blood, by my mind, by my spirit, by my soul, that this land, India, is the land of justice, is the land of freedom, is the land of humanity, is the land of dignity, is the land of wisdom, cultural, civilization. Really, I saw something which I can say all the world are very small before 3 years or 4 years Indian girls.
Even after long war, Israel is seen in attacking still. We can see the disturbance not only in Iran, but in other countries also, like Lebanon and some other countries.
Yes.
They have attacked.
Please, can you mention one single day? I'm asking you, mention one single day in which Israel didn't attack any country, didn't share blood of any innocent people.
Sir,
Can you mention?
Sir, there is an agreement between Israel and Lebanon that there will be no war. And but the problem of Israel is Hezbollah. They say control of Lebanon government.
Yes.
Rather, they call it puppet of Iran.
Yes.
How do you see this statement? And what's your take on it?
Okay, very good question. I'm asking you, when Hezbollah is established? In 1995 or 1994, I don't know. Assume it was after Islamic Republic of Iran, which is 47 years, isn't it? Go back before Islamic establishment of Islamic Republic of Iran. There wasn't conflict between Iran and Lebanon, Israel, between Lebanon and Israel. There was. Before establishment of Islamic Republic of Iran, half of Lebanon was occupied by Israel. Israel came to Beirut, the capital of Lebanon. The crisis is not because of Hezbollah. The crisis is because of Israel. Israel is the one who killed Sabra and Shatila in Ghana. 3 villages, Lebanese villages. They massacred thousands of people, innocent people. Ariel Sharon, they killed them. This was before Hezbollah. Why they want to say that Hezbollah is not under control? And can you mention one attack started from Hezbollah? Never. During the time of and the age of Hezbollah, all the time Hezbollah defends itself. Why is the Hezbollah is established? Because Hezbollah wanted to send out Israel from its country, and they could do that. These people are not Iranian, they are Lebanese, and some of them are Shia, some of them are Sunni, some of them are Christians. They gather to defend themselves. They gather to protect their country. But now some part of Lebanon still more than 50 years under occupation of Israel. I don't know why this is the mentality. We believe that whatever Israel does has right to do it. But if other people want to defend themselves, they don't have right. The crisis is not because of Hezbollah. The crisis is because of Israel. Can you show me the border of Israel? Where is it? Never they mention any border. never they mention any border بفرمون Can you mention one country that at that region wasn't attacked by Israel? Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Jordan, all of these countries were attacked by Israel. So the problem is not Hezbollah.
Perception about Iran and very negative in India, particularly in Indian media. It's a country of mullahs, the women are highly oppressed, particularly the hesitation by women 2 years ago. Still in Samin and something like that.
Yes.
But for last 6 months, after the 12-day war and this particular war, this has definitely been a little bit positively towards the country. I believe it is only the second time I'm meeting an Iranian in Bengaluru. Earlier we had journalist Quran Jamshidian
Yes.
about 25 years ago. And not much has been said about Iranian revolution and how Iran is a country towards positive development, good relationships with India, and all that. So I believe your public relation arm is very, very weak, particularly in India, which has historical relationships with Iran by way of language, culture. Sanskrit and Persian are too close to each other. We have shared language of Urdu, and Urdu poets have also been writing in Persian language. Sir Muhammad Iqbal was
Yes.
as much Urdu poet as he was a Persian poet. So I believe you need to do a lot in terms of cultural relationships and public relations with India. Now only we know that Iranian women are very, very educated. 62% of the graduates in Iran are women.
Yes.
And scientists and all that. This is first question. Why you are not concentrated and focused upon the public relations activities with the general press in the world? There has been very negative perception about Iran. They are very backward country, very orthodox, very obscurantist ideas. All
Yes.
that. Second is, when Israel could infiltrate so deeply into your country, it could kill journalists,
Yes.
kill scientists. How do you see Iran that it's so porous?
Yes.
And what are you doing to negate that?
Yes.
Israel is such a small country, which is outpost of it is a new colonial outpost of the West.
Yes.
And this is what I term and describe Israel as. It is a Jewish country which have all been transplanted from the West, from Germany, Europe, America, and all that, which was never there. For the last 2000 years, Jews were not there.
Yes.
So when Israel is able to infiltrate and penetrate so deep into the Iranian establishment that it could kill important people, because the General Soleimani was question. So how do you see this?
Yes.
Why Iran is unable to counter it with a 9 crore population?
Yes. Thank you very much for this question. And let me tell you something. Actually, Iran is a very developed country. If I don't have time, otherwise I was talking about the difference between and the development of Iran comparing to before Islamic Revolution of Iran. At the moment, we have about 5 million students. 61.2% of them are ladies. Before Islamic Revolution of Iran, majority of Iranian students were going abroad to continue their education. We had here more than 100,000 students in India. Majority of our doctors, medical doctors in Iran, I remember, were from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Cuba, and some other countries. But now, Iran is among 5 advanced and developed country in the surgery of heart and some other issue. In biotechnology, nanotechnology, Iran among the 3 best country. In missiles, Iran also is the same. Iran among the 5 countries of having nuclear powers and a lot of advance. Before Islamic Revolution of Iran, our universities were less than 100, but now more than 2,400 universities we have. And education from primary school up to PhD in Iran is free. From primary school up to PhD is free of charge. This is compulsory for the government to provide free education for all students and for all researchers. Even if you fill your car, you have to pay 30 rupees by benzene. 30 rupees. Imagine 50 liters of petrol. Every 3 months I pay for gas in my house. We don't buy cylinder, we have pipe. In all villages, all cities, we have pipe like water pipe. We have what? Gas pipe for electricity, for gas, and for water. Our water, we drink it. It's pure water. It's pure water. Usually in Iran, we don't buy this bottle. We use our water pipe. Every 3 months, I pay less than 50 US dollar. We spend a lot. And the life in Iran is very, very, very easier and cheaper than everywhere. So, but unfortunately, the media is under control of Zionists. And they spoil the name of Iran, and they are more powerful in media. And we cannot do anything, or maybe we didn't do as much as we should do it. This is a God in the face, and we have to do it. During 400 years, the official language of India was Persian language. More than 400 years. And even when I meet some professors, they are speaking Persian language. If you go to the historical places, you will see that it's the Persian poem. It has been written. And a lot of other things. This is the first. And the second thing, which is easily Israel, which is very small country, kills our scientific or our general. Yes. Actually, Israel, by the land, is very small. Population is, I don't know, less than 7 million or less than 6 million. But it is not Israel. It's the United States of America and all European countries.
Thank you.
But this is on the face. No, let me tell you something. It's very important. Iran is not weak to protect its people and commanders and supreme leader. But the mentality in Iran completely is different from other mentality. Let me go back to our supreme leader. I was asked the security of our supreme leader, why you are not building bunker for Ayatullah Khamenei. They told me he refused. And he said, first you have to build for 90 million Iranians bunker, then build for me. This is the one. Second thing, Shaheed Dr. Ali Larijani, he was former spokesman of the parliament, and also he was Director General of National Security of Iran, and he was assassinated recently. He said in interview, you can get it in internet, 2 days before the war, I spoke with Ayatollah Khamenei to convince him that he has to move from this house to another house, to another city, because this place is well known by Israel and other countries. I talked to him about 15 minutes. I brought a lot of evidences to convince him. Finally, he smiled at me. And he said, do you ask me that I sent poor soldier for fighting and I hide myself? This is not fair. This is not fair. I cannot be more leader of them. I should not have special life for myself. I have to be with them. The difference between Iranian commanders and others is that others, commanders, general, they stand behind and they say, go, go, go. But Iranian general and commanders, they go in the front and they said, come, come. This is the difference. The mentality is that they don't scared of killing, of death. They are looking for shahada. Even some days before the martyrdom of supreme leader, I saw him cries and says, I became an old man, 86 years old man. And I scared that I will die in hospital or by fever. And I didn't get shahada. I love it. I miss it. Day and night he was saying, Allahumma arzuqna shahada. Oh my God, grant me a shahada, martyrdom in your way. So the mentality is different. Several times I met some our people and I told them, please protect yourself, keep it. He was laughing at us. No. But the other people, they go on the ground. Thank you very much.
This opportunity to speak with you, express our opinion about the situation. I'm part of this nation, and we feel as a nation that the people of Iran have been wronged. An act of aggression was carried out against them, which violated every global norm, international law, laws of humanity, norms of humanity. A nation, a sovereign nation was attacked. A head of a sovereign nation was assassinated, killed, martyred. Thousands of innocents were killed in these aggressive attacks by the Zionist regime, the aggressive regime of occupied Palestine, as we know them as the State of Israel, and by the unauthorized and illegal aggression of the Trump administration in America. We, the people of India, have always stood for a good relationship between Iran and our nation, India. We share cultural similarities. We share, I can go to the extent, we share to a large extent genetic similarities. And we have a lot to share between our beliefs, not only culture but beliefs, the way of life in Iran and India is no different. We have shared good strategic relationship with Iran, friendly strategic relation with Iran. We have developed for the last 40 years in particular, a good financial, commercial relationship with Iran. Chabahar was one of the primary examples. One great example which was forgotten is the gas pipeline initiative between India and Iran. We were almost at the verge of commencing that gas pipeline between Iran and India. And today we could have benefited while the Strait of Hormuz is closed. We could have benefited, the nation of India could have benefited with a good relationship between Iran and India, and through that gas pipeline, the crisis that we feel today, that we face today, would not be faced by the people in India. At the end, I would only say that we stand against these aggressions and we stand for an free and independent, a sovereign, friendly nation, Iran. We stand by the people of Iran. We stand by the kids who were massacred in these aggressions, and we stand by the right of Iran to defend itself, to defend its sovereignty, to defend its freedom. And I can only say, as to my guests, as an Indian, you're not alone in this fight. You have experienced it from the length to breadth of this country, from north to south, east to west. People have met you. People have invited you across faiths: Sunni, Shia, Hindu, Muslim. No denomination was important. The the need to express for humanity was important, and across all faiths, people came to meet you, express condolences. They not only condoled the assassination of the supreme leader Ayatullah Khamenei, they also condemned the aggression of the Zionist regime of Israel and the Epstein regime in America, which is holding the administration in White House at the moment. That's what India reflects, and that's how the relations between India and Iran have been, and we hope those relations will continue between these two great nations. Thank you.
पैगाम गया कि हिंदुस्तान और ईरान के दरमियान जो ताल्लुकात हैं सदियों पुराने ताल्लुकात हैं और ये आगे बढ़ना चाहिए।
बिल्कुल। बिस्मिल्लाह।
आज के प्रोग्राम के बाद
एक तो हम बहुत अफसोस करते हैं कि जो हम रिलीजियस लीडर हमारे शहीद हो गए इस जंग में, आयतुल्लाह खामेनी, और ये रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं हाकिम इलाही साहब। ये मैं इनसे मिला और मैंने उनको दावत दी और वो कबूल करे। जैसा उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा कि हमारे रिलेशन अच्छे हैं, तो हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि ये जंग में ईरान जीतेगा और एक सुपर पावर मिडिल ईस्ट में उभर के आएगा। इसमें सबका फायदा होगा, हर कोई सेफ रहेगा, ऑयल भी फ्लो होता रहे हमेशा, ये उम्मीद है। हम भी दुआ करते हैं कि ये ज़ायनिस्ट रजीम का खात्मा हो।
जैसा कि मेंशन किया गया, एक दिन भी ऐसा नहीं है कि
जी बिल्कुल। स्पेशली जब हम गाजा को देखते हैं ना, 2 या 2.5 साल से इतने इनोसेंट बच्चों को, इतने फैमिली मेंबर्स को आप देखें किस तरीके से भूखा रखकर, प्यास पानी भी नहीं देकर इनको मारा गया और पूरी दुनिया खामोश रही। और इजिप्ट और जॉर्डन खाना भी भेजने के लिए तैयार नहीं था, वो रास्ते रोक दिए थे। तो ये तो इतनी नाइंसाफी इतनी हो गई थी कि अभी इनको सबक मिला है। इंशाल्लाह ये सब खुलेगा और सब अमन से रह सकेंगे, ये हमारी उम्मीद है।
शिया सुन्नी में जो है
ये इसीलिए हाँ बिल्कुल
देखते हैं कि इस जंग से पहले जैसा और जंग के बाद जो हालात देख रहे हैं कि इत्तेहाद का माहौल
बिल्कुल
मजबूत हो रहा है।
बिल्कुल। मैं
इस बारे में क्या कहना
जी, मैं तो हमेशा ख्याल था, आपको मालूम है एक कुरान भी मैंने लॉन्च किया था, शिया सुन्नी का एक कुरान है, इनके हमारे बिल्कुल डिफरेंसेस नहीं है। कुरान एक है, रसूल एक है, अल्लाह एक है। तो हम इसीलिए हम लोग हमेशा काम करते रहे, लेकिन उतना रिस्पॉन्स नहीं था पहले, आप देखते थे। मगर अभी जो है जंग के बाद एकदम जो लोग इनके खिलाफ थे, शिया में कई लोग तो इनके अगेंस्ट थे। वो जो खमाजनी का जो इन्होंने फतवा दिया था, उसमें मेरे को अटैक भी किया था क्योंकि मैं इनका बहुत चाहने वाला हूँ। तो शिया भी अगेंस्ट थे। सब इनके मरने के बाद पूरी यूनिटी हो गई है और इस्लाम जिंदा हुआ है, सब जागे हैं। इनके मरने से, इनके जिंदा रहने से ज्यादा इनको मरे बाद इन्हों डेंजर हो गए और एक यूनिटी आ गई है अब इस्लाम में।
तो यूनिटी रहना चाहिए,
ये बिल्कुल हमें आगे बढ़ना चाहिए। और हमको अपील करते हैं, शिया सुन्नी का कभी नहीं, हक और बातिल का जंग है। हम हक और बातिल से लड़ना है, हमेशा नहीं देखना है कि कौन से मसलक का है। हक की बात कर रहा तो हमारा दोस्त है, दुश्मन अगर ना हक बात कर रहा तो दुश्मन है।
शुक्रिया।
शुक्रिया।